Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. This is Season 2, Episode 22. I am Aubrey. I am for all of the silly stuff, my she, her, and I will turn it over to my players in just a second to have them introduce themselves and who they're playing.
Oh crap, what's our question?
I did not pick one because I had 5 recordings this week. I forgot.
Woof.
My question:
No
what's
question.
the worst thing that you
Question:
think could
What's their
happen?
favorite sweets?
No, I mean, if you want to answer what your favorite favorite pastry would be, yeah, we can do what is your favorite pastry? Because I mean, we seem to deal a lot with baked goods, so I know there's Critical Hit Cookies. I know you listen to us. Please sponsor us.
Let's be honest.
cookies.
It's the nights when Aubrey doesn't pick the question that we kind of get the easier questions.
Last night, what would your character think about their own mortality? Today, what's their favorite sweets?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have fun because I mean we're approaching the end of the season.
You're giving us one night before hitting us with more trauma.
Yeah, Aki, why don't you start us off?
Hi, I'm Aki. I go by she, her pronouns, and today I will be playing Estrella of Soli, also by she, her pronouns, and she is a young elven bard runaway. Well, I actually can't. I should change this. Yeah, princess, was a princess hunter, now a double princess. Will be coronated on the morrow, and favorite pastry. Well, if I'm being honest, Estrella's not much of a sweets person. Like she'll eat it, but she doesn't eat as much as Dumisa did last episode. So, I will say probably something with cinnamon.
Good choice.
Cinnamon? Don't eat those! Don't eat my beloved cinnamon!
Yes, a horse. Yes,
Yes, the
horse
horse.
meat seasoned with cinnamon.
Yes, my favorite flavor of donut, horse.
Let's just go with like Cinnabuns, and
Yeah,
those are
cinnamon
nice when they're like
buns,
yeah.
those are pretty good when they're warm, especially.
Ferris, you're up next.
Hello, my name is Ferris. She, her pronouns, and I play Dumisa, who also uses she, her pronouns, half hobgoblin barbarian from Lagos, who likes pastries a whole lot. She's been reminded. And her favorites are either jelly donuts, like a berry tart kind.
Yes, donuts, jelly filled are my favorite.
I know what you're referencing.
I know. You fucking
I
better.
know.
Well, I had a quote that I could have gone with. Jellies are not filled with from Practical Magic. So there you go.
We'll roll into Sparlock next.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Groon, our newly discovered oracle, who uses she, her pronouns. And apparently she's a fan of eclairs now.
There's a really, but yeah.
Yes, they are.
Tick, you're up next.
Hello, I am Tick, your local resident mistake. I use he, she, they pronouns, and I play Mero, a monk born and raised in the underworld, now with daddy issue. And if I want to say favorite, can I say two actually? I'm stuck
Yeah,
between
go for
two.
it.
First one will be some sort of pumpkin bread, and the other one I have to say, the nostalgia of sweet bread.
Yeah. How about your mother, who may or may not be evil?
We're hoping that she's not evil. That second one may change depending on the evilness of a Midas. That's an important statement.
Yeah. And last but not least,
Hi, I'm Trula. I play Ileana. Both of our pronouns are she, her. Ileana is our lovely Dustwalker witch who may or may not be leading a cult and has gotten a major haircut. Her favorites would definitely, it is called an Alexander Tort. And what it is, it's pastry strips filled with berries. And then it has like icing on the top of it.
So yes, this is our lovely cast, and say a few things before we get into the episode. Reminding people, we are going to be running a giveaway for the rest of the season. If you go and rate us on iTunes, Podchaser, or any of those platforms that allow review, you screenshot the review and tag us on Twitter. Send it to us at gobletsandgaze.com, at gobletsandgaze@gmail.com. We were probably get a website eventually. Or Instagram. Send it to us on one of those. Your name will be entered into a hat to get a Pathfinder 2E core rule, which is really awesome. And yeah, we'll be running that until the end of the season. We're going to do a roundtable at the end of the season. That's probably when we'll announce who is the winner. So yes, get all of those entries in, and we'll get an eye out for And then also, quick thing that is going to happen at the end of the season is before Aki's little mini campaign, there will be a one shot that goes up. It is me running Tommy of Black Dragon Gaming, Mike from Tales of Asperon, and Dusty of Dusty of the many things Dusty does.
Just plug in well season stories, man.
Well, season stories, yes. I was like, suddenly my brain was like, what do I pick? But yes, Dusty of all season stories, bring your own Mac, a million other things, Animam, all of the awesome things, running them through the Pathfinder 2E one-shot Sundered Waves, which is a pirate treasure hunt. It was a lot of fun, and I cannot wait for that. And then
The real treasure is all the amazing players.
Yeah, and the friends they made along the way.
Okay. I hope they
That
actually
was-
found the treasure.
Yeah, they did find a treasure. It was a boat.
Okay, and it
was a
wasn't
nice
the friends
boat.
I made along the way.
They were worried there for a moment. It was going. But yes, this is a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to hear it. And then Aki will have that, and then we may or may not have a few more games before we get into season 3. But then there's also definitely by the time this comes out, because that starts this week, is Bring Your Own Mech. The trailer is out. The trailer is awesome, and Aki and I are both on it. It is a wonderful time, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next with it. But yes, go check it out. There will be the ad itself in our ad break. So yeah, and we'll get into the question of what exactly happened last week.
So here's what happened last week. We cut back to our group. The Seals decided, skedaddle skadoodle, I'm gonna turn you all into a pile of ashes. And we're like, oh no, that's a high ass DC to make. So half of us are on fire, half of us are dying and on fire. And what's his dick is like, hey, you guys should probably get on the teleporter. And before we could get on the teleporter, this is an out of character statement. This incredibly hot MILF comes out of a portal of like pure night and blackness and everything, along with another lady that's also hot. I can simp out of character, and I will simp out of character. And one of them just basically stabs Vasiled with the power of something, and Vasiled's like,
also, Tick, you're aware you're recounting things that happened 2 weeks ago, right?
fuck. Right. Okay. Last episode was not that. Anyways, ignore my MILF statement. I've run out of time. So, right, this episode was, we literally just kind of, I can't remember exactly how it started. We just vibed. Like, I don't remember the exact stuff because we just did shit. Oh yeah, was this the dragon? Right, this was the dragon. So, we all went and we're like, hey, we want to see the town. Adeline, like, sure, and took us to see the town. And we got so many fucking pieces.
Yep.
Like, we got like 6 boxes of pastries. Dumisa ate them all. Both, very powerful of her. Kind of intimidated. We got some pastries and we kind of headed back, went to the tailor's, got our outfit prep for Estrella's wonderful coronation. We did a few other things, was just taking care of loose ends. Then we went to talk to Serena, who Kratos was helping because he's a simp. He's fucking a simp. I love him, but God, he's simping. But we went to her and we were like, hey, so how you doing? And she's like, doing some work stuff. Hey, I have this book. Can you guys like see if you can read it? And we're like, okay, sure. Estrella, with the big brain knowledge of reading basically every single language known to man, was able to read it. And she was like, hey, there's a spell in here that talks about, sacrificing your children for more life. And Serena's like, fuck, I knew it. And Serena's like, there's also a spell about turning a dragon into humanoid form. And Serena's like, hold on. And Serena's like, yeah, so your mom might be a dragon. He's like, fuck, my mom might be a dragon. So her mom might be a dragon.
Uh-huh.
Then she scrolled to the end of the book and was like, oh, fuck. There's a spell called Terminate Bloodline. Isn't that familiar? Mind drifts off to her dad, who is cursed with a spell that kills everyone in his bloodline. So yeah, we found that curse in the book as well. And now we have that information. A bit more of a lead on it, I guess. So we got some lore about that curse. Serena's like, I need some alcohol for this, actually, and pulled some alcohol out. And when we basically kicked down Kyrie's door, like, hey, Mom, we have a bit of an issue with Estrella Pan. We think the Queen of Crest is a dragon. And Kyrie's like, oh, fuck. How do you know that? Except without the fuck because she's one of her kids. And Estrella's like, here's the book. Here's all the lore. I'm going to recap it to you very succinctly, but I'm not going because I'm lazy. And Kyrie's like, okay. There sure is a lot going on right now. I will take this knowledge and we will hold on because you can only really kill a dragon by like ripping its soul out or something. or like I don't know, you have to like fucking something special. You can't just kill it or else its soul will come back. Or I forget exactly the details. You gotta do something special. Kill it. You can't just decapitate. It has to be a special moment. You gotta take it on a date or something like that. A very romantic murder date. You gotta scatter some flowers around. You gotta make it special. But got all that information out. I swear we talked about something else. Someone remind me.
So then, one, you forgot in the very beginning, Groon set herself on fire.
How did I forget that?
Without using God's help.
Yeah.
And so we've decided that one, it's probably a good thing, and and two, we will discuss this later, once we figure it out. And after the dragon stuff, it was we decided we're gonna try and call Heron for help, and then Heron didn't call back.
Yeah.
Heron left us on red. I'm so sorry, Groon. I forgot your entire fucking character reawake. So Groon decided that God's a little bitch and she's better. And she set stuff on fire on her own. And honestly, kind of terrifying. But you know what? Could kill God if she wanted. In the vibes, not the power level yet, but like she has revoked God. She has found a better source of fire, and she is back better than ever, baby. We love our little fire goblin. I'm so sorry, Groon. I love you. I'm sorry, I forgot your character arc.
I think there was one or two more things that happened.
Yeah.
Well,
Atalanta and Estrella had a talk.
Oh shit! Yeah, there was.
Atalanta,
Yeah, you had a deep
talk.
emotional talk. Atalanta was like, I blame myself every day for your disappearance. Estrella was like, hold on, you were like 6. Fucking, you know this isn't your fault, right? And Atalanta's like, yeah, but I still feel. And Estrella's like, bitch slaps, stop it. But didn't actually bitch slap, more like a metaphorical bitch slap. And I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, right. At the very end of the session, Aubrey gave us a little hee-hee-hoo-hoo teaser about what's happening in Eperset. Spoiler alert, it's not good. Spoiler alert, Heron's arm's kind of looking not good. Spoiler alert, Talon's out for blood. There's also a bunch of non-bootleg Doomisas, better Doomisas, completed Doomisas running around beating the shit out of everyone in the town, apparently. So, yeah.
But the town is on fire.
Also, the town's on fire, and important with magical blue fire. So, shit's fucked, but we're all blissfully aware eating donuts in a castle. So, back to you, Aubrey.
Yeah. Well, so there is roughly 3 weeks of time before the coronation. Less than that by now. This time will be a little bit fluid if there's scenes people particularly want to do. I know there's some things that I'm going to be doing. And we'll start with one of those. Demisa, it's probably several days after all of these talks and revelations. It's early-ish in the morning. Probably would be like 8 or so. And you hear a knock on your door.
Get out of bed and go to the door
Yeah.
and ask, who is it?
You just hear the soft voice. It's Kyria.
Oh crap. 1 second. And I'm gonna go quick put on like more clothes than I was sleeping in.
Yeah, that's.
And then open the door.
You see Kyria. This is also the first time you've not seen her in a very resplendent dress. She's wearing pretty basic and has a bow and a quiver strapped to her back.
Time to die, I guess. Of me?
Yes.
Okay.
If you need me, I'm going to check out some things around the city. And I specifically did want to
Alright.
talk to you.
What do we even use these days? Small? Forgot. First.
She goes, if it doesn't hurt to have a break trouble, I don't think we will.
Fascinated enough times, trouble finds you.
That
And
it
I will
does.
real quick finish getting dressed in like, armor and weapon. I don't know. Put my hair up in a little tiny ponytail.
Yes. When you leave, Kyria leads out into the noble directums. Doesn't really start talking until she's left the camp. And first thing she said, when I realized who you were, I was very surprised.
Oh.
I mean, I still have eyes and ears out in the world. I've heard a lot about. I have a lot of eyes and ears, and
What tipped you off?
honestly, you
Well, if your eyes and ears are
haven't been there for a while, but falling in this group specific, your connections, Estrella, Kratos, fascinated. I also want to get your opinion, Lagos, and as somebody who was there.
in terms of Cressa,
Also, she looks down and away for a moment and then back up and just goes, I wanted to apologize for what happened to you. I There was a moment where, yeah, probably could, and I didn't. I hesitated because I can see now it wasn't. My inaction led to your pain.
Only some of it.
She nods.
If I knew you existed, even it is trying real hard to everybody else's.
It's true.
And I was engaged in
And his history, yes.
yeah, I guess that.
I hope so. I don't relish fighting. I don't relish blood. I purposely came here to try and avoid as much of the gods and everything with these god children. Just by living, they're in danger. They're in danger that one day their parents will decide them to be disposable, throw them into some sort of holy war.
That's not unique.
No, I do believe that there are greater forces at work, forces beyond the gods.
Your fate weaver.
No, she senses it too. As much as she wants to manipulate and change fate, a lot of it is set in stone, and there's only so much she can do to make things turn out favorably. And what you learned the other day about Serena makes me realize that maybe the gods were a little bit arrogant and they thought they got rid of all the dragons. Yes, they were, and the world has done nothing but suffer for it. And as you walk, you come to eventually what is the side of them, like the inside of the mountain. And you look up, and there glowing on the wall is this what looks to be a gigantic like rune that has been carved into the rock and filled with silver, gold, maybe something like that. But it glows with a magical energy.
Give it a healthy birth.
And Kyria looks over it, touches it, and says a few words quietly. You watch as a surge of energy goes up through it, and it seems to shine a little bit brighter. Yes, this entails that there's only one way in or out by club. That
What
nobody
happens if something
can
happens to.
find anew, or I rip open the fabric of reality.
Oh, that sounds not ideal.
What it wasn't, but I had a few options at the time. But this should ensure that while you are all here, none of our enemies get us. I know Talon has been trying for years to. I have shorn up all of the wards to stop him.
Save me the
Yes,
trouble.
and me. I never should have let him go on that years ago. When he came back, he was cold and distant. He, for a long time in his book, he had been trying to find something. He wouldn't really tell me much about it, and his books are all in, so I have not been able to decipher any of them.
Left?
Yes,
Oh, well, that's reading.
his laboratory has been sealed up, still in the castle. So I've noticed, but I wanted to spend just a little bit more time with her before asking her to unravel a riddle that her father left. Yes, I will probably ask. Part of me doesn't want to know the answer. I did not catch anything you just said.
You mean as if he was always like that, or was it?
Yes, I don't know which option is worse. Thank you for looking after Kratos and Estrella.
You're welcome. They're
They're
here,
here.
I guess.
They're safe. They're intact.
They mostly got them.
Kratos talks about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he really looks up to you.
Aw.
You all, Kyrie doesn't seem to have more to say. She's said her piece. You accompany her as you go around to the rest of the rooms. There are 4 of them in total. And then you all head back. And it's probably breakfast time by this point, and people are starting to get up and eat food and go about their days again.
I eat the.
Yeah, it's really good food. Yeah, all of it's been really good food. Surprising for like a city that lives in the middle of nowhere.
We got Uber Eats.
Groon has squirreled away leftover donuts and
You
is
don't
eating
need-
that.
You do not need to do that. We just go buy them fresh.
Yeah, we can just go get
We
fresh
have money
donuts.
now.
They taste better when they're under the bed.
No.
That
No.
bed season.
Red donut.
Okay. I have a small list of things I want to do, but the
Mhm.
thing is, they don't necessarily need be role played out because they're quite and so it's more like I'm gonna state this with the indefinite passage of time, so that way hopefully I can just get my shit and go. I can get all of my heartwarming shit and go at the speed of light.
Okay.
So obviously I spend majority of my days trying to even hang out with my newfound blood relatives.
Your
Mhm.
20 million siblings.
Yeah, my 20 million siblings and my one mom, so there are questions.
Mhm.
And with this I specifically will demand for my Alco lesson because
Mhm.
it's another language I wish to learn, and I will pay him with stories
Yeah.
because I know he wanted stories. And everyone else just gets me bothering them while they're doing work. And specifically, I would also like to occasionally leave to explore explore the city either with friends who ever want to show up or by myself by specifically the guards with magic or just juking them in general. And if I am successful, I will always return with apology pastry.
Do you have anywhere specific Australia's?
It would just be a little bit out of like around the town in general. Like one day I'm here, another next day I'm over here. It's sort of like that. We'll definitely head up to that mural thing where
Mhm.
that pays respects to the people lost during my special kidnapping.
Yep.
Definitely gonna maybe leave something there. I'm not sure what the customs would be for tokens of appreciation. But I will definitely leave something there. Pay my
Are you
respects.
are you asking about customs to appreciate the dead by chance?
You think your fucking Gwen looking ass? You think out of all the gods, Gwen's customs are gonna be in this fucking the nerve, the
Mhm.
gall. You fucking brave after one little bit of boba.
Yeah. I will say though that you do, as you're at the monument and everything, you do see it appears that people usually just leave flowers.
Then flowers I shall leave.
Yep.
But yeah, that's basically everything that I. Oh no! There's one more thing that I want to do. I want to see if praying to my mom actually works and does she answer. Like,
Oh
it's
my god.
yeah. I just want to know. Like, if I pray, I'll pray to really dumb things for her to answer. I'm like, mom, if you can hear me, what's do? Like just.
Across the room 4.
Oh shit! Oh
Thank
my
you.
god, that worked.
Yeah.
Wait, does that just mean that she could constantly hear the prayers of her followers? Doesn't that give you like a headache? Can you like turn it off?
She will explain that it's like a constant. It is constantly there, but through all of her years, she has learned to like tune it out specifically. Unless like she like it tune it out for the most part. Also, she doesn't have all of that many followers. She has maybe a few
Mhm.
hundred. In the grand scheme of things, not that many.
Mama, do you have cults? Oh damn! I was going to say, do you want cults?
No, I am not your grandfather.
Rin from across the room. Hey.
Tyron, you could have stopped it at any point. Brendan's just like, shrug emoji.
It's fun to watch the chaos Rin says while getting beat with a stick.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm done. I think I'm good. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure I have everything. And
Yeah.
let me know when I learn, Alco.
I'd say you've been working on it. You will still take a few more weeks of like serious study, but I'll say you can put it in there, but you will have to make society checks whenever you actually try to read something that is Alco. But I don't expect
Oh.
Alco to come up very often.
Wait till I get access to level 5 spells.
Yeah. So yes. It's probably a few days after the talk that Demisa has with Kyria. Kyria will approach you, Estrella, probably after you're done studying. She looks a little unsure, but she will extend a key. I don't know if you're Talon's laboratory is still sealed up in the South Tower. He has a lot of books, and they're all in code. I was told that
What kind
So-
of codes?
I'm honestly not sure, or else I might have broken the ciphers already.
Okay, before I grab and run into
Mhm.
whatever direction you point me to, because this
The
I like
South.
that this is my shit.
Mhm.
There's no like flesh golem or farting zombie, right?
I have the since regularly clean and maintained.
Amazing. Thank you, Mama. And
You're
she will
welcome.
get a hug.
Mhm.
And then, like a child in a candy I take the key and I run. I don't know where I'm running to just yet. I just kind of run.
Points south.
Okay, I run
Like
south.
you can't miss it. It's the giant tower.
I run south. And if I
Mhm.
remotely see anyone who looks like my friends, I yell,
Mm.
"Oh, I'm going to touch Talon shit!" And and it's an
What?
open invitation.
We're
Yep.
touching things? Let me grab my stamp.
Hold on, I'm coming. So Groot doesn't touch things.
Oh boy, let's go.
Ileana, do you go with the group?
Yes.
Yeah, you all make
She
your
likes
way up.
fucking with people's shit.
No, that's fair.
Prankster.
That's fair. I just was asking. So you all head up to the South Tower, and as you open the door, one thing becomes very, very clear to you. There's a lot of magic. For one, there's a lot more space in here than there actually should be.
Smaller on the outside.
I think you're supposed to say it's bigger on the inside.
That's copyrighted.
Is
Copyright!
it? Is that phrase actually copyrighted?
I don't know, but I'm
Yes.
not taking her.
Yes,
It's-
it's
it's-
Doctor Who related.
It's a
It's
size.
still a reference either way, so it works.
Yeah,
It's a size that exists.
Mhm. But it's almost a catchphrase. But yes, and you watch as you see there are wall to wall bookshelves just filled with tomes of various kinds. Some look really, really old. Some of them not so old. And several tables which have papers and everything strewn all about. And on a table near the back, there's a skull. A very, very large skull with horn.
Ominous? Is it like a humanoid?
No,
Is it?
I'm saying this skull is probably is actually probably close to like double Groon size.
So like, is it a dragon skull? Is it a bison skull? Is it an ostrich? Not an ostrich skull. Is it a dragon skull?
Roll me a society check. See if
I was
you-
gonna ask if I could do this.
Yeah,
Okay, this is a stretch, but can I have a bonus because it's identifying bones?
Sure, you get a +1 circumstance bonus.
Thank you.
For
Haha, you
bone
get
lore.
a +1 circumstance bonus.
this is bonus.
The bone bonus, if you ask me.
um,
That's a 24 with my bonus.
25.
God damn it.
I got a +14.
Mhm. Estrella, you both recognize that it's a dragon skull. But Estrella, you definitely recognize it because the University of Crescent had a dragon skeleton.
Well, that is a whole dragon skull.
But
that's a
this
whole
this
dragon
skull is bigger than the one in Crescent.
Oh, but this bitch a
Mm.
lot bigger.
Mm.
Oh, good.
The one in Cressa was from a juvenile dragon, and this you're probably is guessing from adult or ancient.
Oh, that's a very big skull. God.
I am looking directly at it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm staying a safe distance away from it because I know it's bones, but I am looking directly at it.
It doesn't give us like Winston vibes, does it?
Roll me perception.
Oh boy. Oh, look, I forgot to finish signing into Forge. It's
You fool.
I will also be action roll since I'm right here.
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20 for me.
I believe that is a shoot, hang on. 30? I think that's 30.
30. So yeah, nothing
Maybe
seems
30.
magical.
I don't have Forge open yet, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's
It doesn't seem magical, but you are with enough study of it, you
Take
find
bones. Then I'm not going
some-
to make action check.
some residue, like some residual like scales and stuff. This appears to be from maybe an emerald dragon.
It also, I mean, I
Ooh.
feel like this, you might have already answered this. It doesn't also give me any, like, the skull that possessed me vibes, right?
No.
Obviously not the same skull, but you know.
No, it's not the same skull. And I mean, it probably was having experiments done. There are a few points where it looks like somebody's chipped off a little bit of the bone. There's like a point where it looks like it's been sawed through, so you can kind of see like the cross section of where the teeth are, as opposed to the jaw.
In a weird moment that's super uncharacteristic, she's gonna like look at it and just like rub her chin a little bit as she squints at it, and there's a dragon.
I look at Dumisa, and then maybe that's when I'll notice the scales. I'll just go, oh, okay, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
For experimentation.
No, probably. We haven't guessed based on this entire fucking. That was a nerd.
This is a very nice collection of bones. Can I look for something that's not a collection of bones? I want to. Can I look for an unbone related object in this?
Yeah, there are a lot of books.
The two things I love the most: bones and books. I can't
Why
steal.
Why don't you just read through some of it? I'm going to try and decipher some things. But if you're going to take anything out from here, it's technically not. It's technically not mine. You just probably have to ask my mom.
I will ask your very wise and other on the matter of if I can anything bone related from this, because I don't know the risk of carrying like that around.
I mean, you already smell like death, apparently. Why not smell like dragons, too? You could be a double D.
Very true. Doesn't seem like there's a magic specifically. I'll ask.
Wait a minute. Could I, read aura the skull?
Yeah. You don't sense any traces of magic.
Yeah, it's just the skull.
I will ask your mother for.
Amazing. And while you go do that, I'm going to grab those journals, grab a piece of paper, or even like just my notebook or something, so that way I have something to write on while I decode this shit. And yeah.
And while we're doing these things, I have a new power I didn't realize. Because at 4th level, Detect Magic will let you pinpoint the source of the highest level magic in the area, as well as learning at school. And you can ignore the effects of magic you're fully aware of. So what's the most magical thing in the study?
So as you pan around looking for something, just any sense of you sense me looking on my table.
You sense me, Aubrey, burst into the scene.
No, I'm just
The highest magic check
It
of all.
doesn't say the exact item. It just narrows it down to a 5-foot cube.
I'm looking at my like magic item table. Well, the highest you sense conjuration.
And what do I see in the area?
You see what appears to be like a flask or a canteen of some kind.
All right, so Grun will be like, "Ooh, I think there's something magic over here," and she'll go and she'll pick up the flask and like look at it and turn it upside down and kind of shake it out.
It is like stoppered.
Unstopper it, and then
you grab the stopper, you try to pull it off. It's not budging.
Let me look at that before you go opening.
But I guess it is your dad. Hand it over.
No, it's more like what if this was like it had a lot of water in it, like what is it called, the panther of unending water? I don't know. Yeah, what if you open this and now it's like, oh, now you get stuck in. This is like a Alice and
Blastland.
Blastland, yes.
Gonna have a whole ghost in there.
Can I make an Arcana check on this thing?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
26.
26?
Yep.
So yeah, as you said before, decanter of endless water.
Oh fuck! I got it.
This item looks like a normal, ordinary flask full of water. The stopper can't be removed unless you speak one of the items 3 command words, each of which causes the water to pour forth in a different. You can say stream, and it pours out at the out of a rate of 1 gallon per round. Fountain, and it pours out in a 5-foot long stream at a rate of 5 gallons per round. You could say geyser and cause a powerful deluge of water to erupt at a rate of 15 gallons per round, and you can direct the stream at a creature, subjecting it to the effects of hydraulic push. Spell attack roll plus 15. You repeat this once per round as long as the geyser continues, spending an interact action to direct the geyser each time.
Guess we're not going through.
Yeah, I just point to this and go, yeah, no, I was right. Grun, this is a magical item, so good job. This can only be opened if you speak one of its special spell words. And
what are the words?
oh, I will not speak them in here because it will blast us with water and only water. And I don't think you want to be blasted with water, Grun.
No, that doesn't sound fun.
Mm-hmm. But maybe we can play around with it in the courtyard later, like blast Dumisa with water.
Yay.
I'm
Why?
out of character. I'm down to blast to be better, but I know. I was like, can I go ask Kyra if I can keep Kose? I was been to her, where is the Estrella mother? So I may ask if I bones.
She's in the war room with Theseus. They're discussing plans. Hello.
Hi, your mic did the thing where it does that screeching sound and cut out, and I.
The literally only you problem. But yes, Kyria is in the war room with Theseus.
Hi. Okay, so give me like 1 second to breathe because that scared the shit out of me. That was like you didn't hear it. It was like an Anima mumble show. She was like, "Yeah," just cutting out horrifyingly, and I was like, "Is she gonna kill?"
Going to die here.
It sounds like a horror movie where Kyria crawls like on the walls and takes out a knife. But I will knock politely on the door. Like,
You hear Theseus go, "Come in."
"Hi, do you have a moment if you're not too busy?"
Kyria looks up. Yes, what's up? Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. Don't worry. We were looking through the room and everything, and we found a bunch of books, a lot of books, and there's also a dragon skull as well.
Yes, that was something that Talon brought back from an expedition.
It doesn't seem to be magical, and it looks like it's had some experimenting with it. But I did want to ask, is it okay if I keep a tooth off of it, baby? I kind of collect bones of stuff sometimes.
Looks at the bones on your belt. I don't see a problem with that.
Thank you. It's like, thank you, you're the best. Kicking her run out. I have bone permission. She just looks at the belt. It's like, yeah, I'll allow it.
Also, Estrella, as you're gathering things up, there are a few items around what appears to be like his main desk. Sort of leaning on the wall, there's a staff that maybe looks like it's made out, and it appears to have leaves and flowers growing on.
Okay, well, if I read aura, is it magical?
You sense divination magic?
May I Arcana check?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
27.
Yeah, it is a verdant staff. And, the leaves actually change. They change color in autumn and shed in winter. And while wielding it, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to nature checks to identify plants. And it actually has specific spells that you cast once per day in them.
And then I immediately go call over the resident witch vegan. And I go, Ileana,
Yes,
if you,
straight.
I think you're going to like this stick. And I tell you everything that this stick does.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all all dropped out for me, so I heard nothing.
Like nothing of what the stick does.
Nope, I just heard you call our resident witch / vegan.
Okay, well, it will magically change the color of its leaves based on season, and there are spells that you can use. It's like in it, and you get +2 +2 circumstance bonuses on nature checks and whatnot. And basically, this whole stick is just for you.
Yikes. Trula keeps dropping.
Oh, that is on.
Well, there is a verdant staff that we can give to Trula at some point.
We gotta just link her to it, I think. Thank you. I was
Ew.
about to.
Can I now slide back in and be like, your mom said I could keep some of the bone.
Yeah.
Your mom said I could keep some of the bones.
Hey. Okay, go for it.
You sound slightly unenthusiastic. Let's see, what's the best part of this bone that's good to do? Say, is there a tooth intact?
You can get out. You can get a tooth out.
I'll take a tooth out of this and add it to my collection. I have so many fucking teeth now. I think I'm gonna make this my collection. I collect bones, but I also collect teeth. This is horrifying.
And there's also a bracelet on the desk as well. It seems to be like a silver bracelet that almost seems to, like, if you touch it, it like jangles a little bit.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read aura it, and if it's magical, then I'm gonna do the Arcana check.
Yeah, it's magical. It's got transmutation magic on it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Well, this one is a 25.
25. Yeah, this is a bracelet of dashing. This jangling silver bracelet makes you lighter on your feet, giving you a +1 item bonus to acrobatics checks. And then once per day, you can activate it and gain a 10-foot status bonus to speed for 1 minute.
Very interesting.
Who wants the bracelet that makes you go noom?
Go Noom, you say?
Does our big rock want it? Do you want another bracelet?
Marrow is known for going fast.
Marrow is naturally fast. Does our big rock want it? Ding 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 ding. And I'm
That
like
it-
doing it.
That is fair. I already, as much as fun it would be super fast, Dumisa, it would be better if you go faster. Just so
Wow, the way you phrased that. Sure, I'll take it.
maybe I phrase it that way so you feel slightly insulted and take it.
Yeah, I don't need Marrow turning into the.
Flash.
No,
I was trying to think of
Shadow.
something else.
No, Shadow. You have to use Sonic because Tick is a furry and Marrow is furry adjacent.
Yeah, Marrow feels like the gateway between non-furries and becoming a furry in terms of like vibes. Like
Marrow is marijuana.
the gateway to being a furry.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the thing that I came here to do, unless there is more magical items for us to steal.
One more magical item.
Okay, let me see.
Yep. There's a ring on the desk as well. It looks to be a simple ring, but the band is cast to resemble a fanged wolf.
20.
And your read aura will say necromancy.
20.
And at 23, it is called a stalwart's ring. Once per day during your daily preparations, you can meditate on this ring to grant yourself 5 temporary hit points. Your next daily preparation is wearing the ring.
Oh yeah, give that to give it to somebody. Not me. I'm the last one who needs it. One of you people with no hit points.
Grun or like Ileana, I think would have the lowest hit.
Mhm.
Yeah. I say Grun because technically she's supposed to go into combat to heal us sometimes. So
Grun technic. Oh well, Grun. Well, I
No,
was gonna say
hold on.
Grun could
Wait.
meditate for
we
it.
should give it to Estrella just because she seems to get so fucking targeted in fights.
Estrella will look at this and look back at you and go, "It clashes with my outfit."
Does that matter in a life or death scenario?
Incredibly so,
Yes.
because at least if I die, I look hot while doing it. If I die with this on, they're going to think I'm a furry.
Uh,
What's a furry?
You
We're
don't
not-
want to know. Let's save you.
we're not going into that discussion at the moment.
I mean, it does
Yeah.
give temporary hit points if either Grun or Ileana, who's currently getting a coke, wants.
I'll take a furry ring.
Here, a furry ring just for
taste.
you.
It'll give you more health. It'll make you more durable.
You can ride into battle longer on my shoulders.
It is the stalwart's ring.
So Estrella, did you get to
No, I've been too busy deciphering the magical items that we technically steal. I mean, they
That's
were
fair.
catching dust here anyways, and you know what? There is
Your
nothing
inheritance.
better. Yep.
You
this
know
is
what?
that is what I-
You
If
for
it lets
stealing
us
you.
to, you know what? If it helps us, I'm okay with stealing it.
Yeah, I feel a little bad about.
From him? Don't.
There's
If
no way that these can tracked, right? Because we have the necklaces on.
Yeah, you guys have the necklaces on.
We
That
can't
just
be okay.
yeah. I
Because I
mean,
know
if you,
people got tracked even though we had necklaces on.
I mean, if you, well, first and foremost, that's
Marrow.
a bit of a different situation. Secondly, that would mean that Talon put a tracking thing on every single one of his items.
Never know.
Well, here's another amazing thing. You didn't put a tracking thing on the most important item, and I point to myself.
Also, hold on. Technically speaking, if you put a tracking magic on all of these, he would have been able to find this.
Uh-huh.
So
We can
probably
always-
not being tracked.
We can always double check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll keep the decanter of water.
Mm-hmm. Meryl is just appreciating their tooth that they now have. Like, I like this a lot.
I mean, it's a dragon tooth. It's pretty cool. It's not
It
even a
is.
baby. That's like an adult, or even worse, an ancient adult, a boomer.
A bo-
Careful, Mero. It's from an emerald dragon. Now green goes with your color palette.
It doesn't have any green left on it, so it's.
But you'll know. You'll know.
You guys can feel free to browse around. Don't set anything on fire because there's a lot of books in here, and that means it's flammable. I'm going to decode some.
And what is the it's society checks, right, that you use for
Yes, I believe it's society, but I personally need to know, is this a linguistic code, or is it numerical or mathematical? Because I get different circumstance bonus because I am like that.
it seems to be a numerical.
Cool. So because I have eye for numbers, I technically do. When I attempt to decipher this kind of stuff, I get a +2 bonus circumstance. I can also look at all the books and figure out, like, roughly a very accurate guesstimate about how many books are in here.
Maybe close to 1,000.
Yeah, like about give or take. Nerd. Society, right? It's that plus my +2. 28.
You are making headway. There are a few times where you get tripped up a few times and you start deciphering it one way, and then suddenly it's like, oh, that just was a weird coincidence where that sentence made sense, but then the next sentence absolutely was like blue turnip pear. So you would start over because it was clear you didn't have. Say it is you are on the right track, but it is still going to take you quite possibly a couple of weeks to decipher these.
And this is where I'm going to be putting a lot of my time in. Beside, it's like after I hang out with the fam, I go, I'm gonna go destroy my dad's shit, and then I come here and I do that. The best way to put it is, by dinner, I come looking like a mess. My hair is like all over the place because this is tiring. And Estrella's like,
Ink on your face.
Ink on my face. Estrella looked like she just got into a battle with, I don't know, the ink monster from that one Teen Titans movie when they went to Tokyo.
Oh, if you want, Meryl could stay with you because I have some reading to do anyways. I need to read through all the like Midas history books, so you guys can just, if you want them to chew with you, it's like, I guess, a rubber duck way.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody can, as long as y'all don't fucking set shit on fire, we're good.
Perfect.
Yeah, like, but that's basically what I'll do. I'll spend like the mornings, I guess, to morning to afternoon with the family, and then afternoon to evening doing this.
And I will join with reading a Midas book,
Mhm.
so Estrella's not alone.
I will say, Mero, your reading of the books is, so far you've read about 3 of them. You haven't come information. They all end with her starting her expedition to find the underworld. That's
They
pretty
don't
much
go
where all of
further
them
than
end.
that.
Yep.
Does it talk about like a motive or anything for finding it, or just
Always the same.
because she's spiteful? Like someone
Yep.
said she could. Okay, interesting.
It's essentially, as people said she couldn't, she did. She tried.
And according to
And
the
most
books,
people
she
are
could.
just like, then something happened and she vanished. Most people think, she like fell down a mountain and died or something.
Oh damn.
They really did Amelia Earhart her, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She wasn't eaten by coconut crabs.
But also, other things that you will notice is that pretty much Kratos has been spending most of the days themselves helping Serena out with
Sib.
with
Yeah,
experiments and
helping,
things like
helping.
that. Yeah, he looks very tired times at dinner. Just like
Helping.
and he definitely has like his clothes have like alchemical stains on them.
Oh my god, how come we match way too often? I mean, I fucking love it. Okay, but we match very often, very quick.
Yes, you do. But it's very clear that all that's going on is that he is helping her with experiments, and by helping more of just standing there and holding things.
Oh, I would like to try a couple of times if I could attempt to contact Harry.
Yeah, and you always get the same thing. No reply. And probably also some things that will happen are, the week or so before the coronation, your parents will show up.
When?
Oh, you gotta introduce us.
Yeah, no, what happens? How do they show up? When? What?
They just walk into the dining room one morning as you're all eating breakfast.
Oh my god.
I
It's
know. Since
oh.
since you've done it, would you like to officially describe what both of them look like?
Yes. Oh my god.
We've made a lot of
Short term.
jokes.
I made so many jokes. Short form, because I don't know, maybe the sea people. The tall one named Hava looks like Henry Cavill as Geralt from The Witcher, but really leaning into the I guess the leather vibes. You look good at it though. And there's a very large facial scar, but it kind of goes more down the jawline, down and around, curved around the face.
It
rather
doesn't have
than-
like where Geralt has the one that's over the eye. This one is
yeah, it's around the face, around. And the other one, wholesome, sweet, eyes like honey, 100% just a gnome Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
That's it. It's very important to note. Does that dad Calix look normal? He's not half stone, right? He's not a garden gnome, is he?
No, he looks for the most part all right.
Well, they just walk in. Estrella, whatever she was doing, throws it in the air and just kind of runs over to jump hug the taller dad.
Yep, and he catches you like he has done many, many times. And those very big, strong arms of his.
Oh, you guys made it.
You hear him say, "It's just wouldn't miss it for the world."
How are you both? And now I have to get down. I have to get down real low because the other dad's 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
One is over 6 feet. The other one is under 3.
Yep. And the other one was, Calix is definitely he's very much as you remember the same perky gnome. He's just doing things are pretty much the same as they always are, except city country's kind of in the middle of a war, so that's interesting.
Oh, we're like a real war, like a war.
More like the same war that's always been going on. It seems like any actual fighting is actually further in.
Okay. Oh, that's
Solely has been relatively untouched.
that is.
Other than, the fact that the Lagos military pretty much just has put up there and then no one says anything about it.
Ah.
Yeah, I kind of just do a lot of medical stuff for them now.
Wait. They don't. You guys are. One dad's a deserter. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Luckily, the magic of hats.
The magic of hats. Oh my god.
The hat on him and call it a day. I can't go through things about being recognized, but this dad could throw a hat on and he's fine.
Specifically a magical hat.
Okay. Okay. Proper introductions. Okay. So, the small one over there, that's Grun. The green one over there, that's Ileana. The one that looks like a burnt chicken nugget, that's Nero. And then the really big one, that's Misa. And then that's my brother, and that's that. The gay one is Theseus, and the other big one, that's Kratos. That's the one I wrote to you about. And the lady in the armor, that is Atalanta, because it turns out I also have a sister. And then all the way in the back, that is my mom, who apparently you have met.
By the time you're doing all of this, all of the rest of your family has come over to stand next to you. And you kind of see Serena there as well. She gives a wave slightly, and Hava gives her a small wave.
Can I just whisper to the person next to me, do you know what's happening? Oh.
No, not everything.
That very true. She did. Yeah, no. I can see it. Just this is very out of. Stop. Hey, this is very out of no. I don't know, a warning before they arrive. Hey, they're incoming. Gonna be here in a day. But no, this is just eating breakfast. Like, this is strange, but I'm gonna wait for.
Maybe they wanted to surprise her. No one shouted surprise. Huh?
Oh, we
Papa
need
got
to
a
surprise-
surprise.
Oh no, okay.
Can I wave at them? Because I know like the entire family's crowding around. I don't want a crowd.
Mhm.
Like, can I just wave at these dads?
Yeah, you can.
I will wave politely.
You do wave. You wave politely. And pretty much as soon as Kyria comes over, she looks at both of them, says, "I thank you for raising Estrella the way you did. You've raised a beautiful and very kind, and I'm very proud to also call her.
Aww.
You know, there's a nice moment. No ill will or anything."
And then I go, oh my god, I should probably fill you in on a lot more things. Okay, so we got assassinated like 6 times, like attempts.
He's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Sorry, that's kind of my fault.
Yes. Burnt chicken nugget, more like the Wan child. Me, haha. We do not celebrate Dimple anymore in this house. Turns out that mean lady was my very neglected, grandma.
They're both just like, "That's interesting."
Very, right? That's what I was like, right? Did I mention the Rin part yet?
We had it filled in just a little bit. You know, you look in the background, like behind them and like lounging in the.
Yep, over there.
Oh my
is
god.
Grandpa.
They like look around, and he like gives them like a little bit of salute.
Here's a dick.
You love him.
My I do, yes, my what else? Biological dad's twink, but like a bitch, but like oh god, I see exact same thing twice.
You swore
Also,
in front of your
trying-
dads.
I did. Shit. I've been too free.
You've been too free on the road. Look what
free.
you've done, Estrella.
What else? What else? There's like so much. There was a lot of face stuff. I think the world is ending. The Queen of Cressa is a dragon.
They're like, "Oh, that's you've been very busy."
I know, right? It's a lot.
Estrella, this is a lot to drop on them at once. You might want to at least let them eat breakfast first.
No, this is revenge.
Revenge? What did they do to you? Why do you need revenge?
I will always remember how I learned how to.
How did you learn how to swear?
They said, "How old are you?" I said, "Oh, maybe 6." And then they said, "Okay," and they both threw me in a lake, and I.
Yeah, mood.
Alex is just like, "We believe in learning by experience."
Did you want your daughter to experience death?
Or David Lake wasn't that deep, and we're both experienced swimmers.
I mean, she was 6. She was full grown.
No, Groon. Goblins and Estrella's growing. Because like
I don't know what I am anymore either.
Because I say demigod, elf, half elf. I don't know. Estrella's grow at different rates than goblins.
Just a general hazard.
Yeah.
I have a dog now.
They're like, "Oh,
It's a magical dog. And you know what? This place is too full for me to just pop out the dog. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of other things I do. Or
Is
that
there anything else that we can give
like
them?
low impact maybe.
yeah."
Mhm.
I mean, you can show them around the city. You can buy them pastries.
Yes, I do all of that. Low key fill them in. Very low key.
Mhm. Yeah.
I thought of one thing to mention, but I won't
Mhm.
because I know it's not low impact. I know it's the biggest impact.
What is
I
it?
shan't
Is it
men-
the captain?
Yeah, the captain. I shan't mention
Right,
it.
don't mention that.
I don't even think I mentioned it to like the other folk too. I shan't
No, you
mention the
didn't.
captain yet.
You haven't. I think the only one who knows is Kratos.
Even then, the Kratos doesn't know that much.
Yeah, it's just like, "Oh, you met someone named the captain, and you like them a lot."
Yeah. Oh,
Elaborate
yeah,
on that.
much.
No.
He didn't ask. So yeah, you got about a day or so, and I'll ask if there's anything anybody wants to do before the coronation.
Do a couple of things.
Yeah. These can happen at a nebulous point. Really.
Yeah,
It's not
literally
say
does not
these-
matter when they happen. I did want to like low-key train spar with the guards.
Mhm.
Preferably when like Atalanta is not around, Slash, like, maybe it's just the loser guards. I don't know.
You didn't actually want to spar with Atalanta?
Hey,
Nah.
Ferris,
I've already had
Ferris,
my butt kicked once in less than a round.
Ferris.
Good.
Ferris.
But
Can I join you in the sparring?
not by choice, but you can sure do it by accident.
Hmm.
What do you mean not by choice?
I mean, you're not getting invited, but if you happen to go by while she's sparring, she'll be like, oh no, okay.
Why are you scared of them? Why is she? Now I want
Real
to.
bad. In public, in front of everyone. She's not feeling too great about it.
Hold on, does this mean I have to give a pep talk instead? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna. It's time for a pep talk, Dumisa. Dumisa like, oh, hides my face, and I was like, hold on, why are you hiding your face? What's going on here? No,
I
no,
punch people.
no. You're hiding your face. There's clearly something emotional going on. Dumisa,
I don't know what
Tell
you're
me-
talking about. I'm just trying to punch people real good. Versus
Dumisa,
bad, you know.
Dumisa, tell me about your feelings.
Why?
You know you can't escape, and you can't punch your way out of having feelings. Don't even try to argue that you can.
Clearly not been punched in the solar plexus enough. You can punch your way out of feelings.
No, okay, here, come on. Take a seat. We're gonna talk about it, because if you're stressed out, you can't perform on the battlefield.
We are going to talk and spar, actually. If you want to
Okay.
talk, you have to spar. Square up.
All right, I'll talk and spar at the same time, and I will talk and spar with Dumisa.
Yeah, I will punch them real hard and then I feel like I haven't been doing great in the one job I have.
Yeah, I get that. We're just sparring. We're gonna try punching. We're throwing blows, throwing hands. Just like, well, I mean, not everyone's perfect, you know, and you're doing your job as best as you can. Everyone's getting better. Like, I lost to someone named the Kid, and it kind of hurt my pride a little bit. But like, just means I can do better the next time.
Kind of took that nickname as like an outlaw, you know, it was like William the Kiddo, and I don't know, outlaws have the name Kid a lot to sound small. I'm not sure why they do it, but they do. I don't know. Also, we've almost died a lot, like a lot.
Yeah, we have certainly been in a lot of trying situations. That's not your fault of your
It's-
strength.
What else is there?
Literally everyone else's competency, the world throwing things at us that we can't handle. Like, think about how strong you were when we first met up as a group versus how strong you are now. You've gotten tougher. You've grown as a person. You can't hate yourself for not growing faster. What's that gonna do, Dumisa? Honestly, what the fuck is that going to do?
I don't know.
It's not being angry and hating yourself for not doing better is going to do any good. Just accept your path of growth. Try harder every day.
It was my
and just-
mom,
Wait, what?
the woman who kicked my butt quite soundly.
Elaborate on that, please.
As much as I do, I thought she was dead. Turns
I
out that's her idea of a friendly group.
And listen, I don't know. My mom kicked my ass very much a lot, actually. So I'm trying to understand your perspective here.
I don't remember her very well. Sure. I mean, I know she is now. No, my last memory of
Oh,
assumed
yikes.
that was not the last one. I assumed my real last one for dead, and I blacked that one out along with it.
So this isn't about being stronger. It's the fact that you have my trauma now too.
I think it's a matter of I don't know what I'm worth to anyone.
I mean, think of it like this: why do you be worth anything to anyone? Like, I'm not saying that you don't have any. What do you have to have worth to anyone?
What else is there?
Personal fulfillment and happiness, being able to its life. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not the best. The person who taught me kind of dunked on me quite a bit, and I certainly have a lot of room to grow, and it's so strong and so good. But I'm just trying my best to enjoy life every day. I don't care if I'm of use to the people in the group that I travel with because I like traveling with. So, like, why do you need to have a use or have to be useful if you just enjoy what you're doing? Well, Dumisa, newsflash, this isn't fucking Vlogos anymore. You're no longer there, and it's certainly a lot to grow out of, but you no longer have to follow their thoughts and opinions if they're harming you this much. I don't, but I do know that, I'm pretty sure no one in this group keeps you in the group just because of your youth. You're with us because, you know, we like you as a person. You've become a very wonderful friend to all of us, even if the F word scares you. And technically we could find another buff lady lesbian. Are you a lesbian?
Really? Really? You're not sure?
Double checking.
I take it back. I don't belong here. You don't even know. I gotta go.
Denise starts trying to
I
run.
retract our friendship claim. I adopt you. Get out of my life.
I'm sorry, I wanted to make sure. Listen, I've seen buff ladies before, and I was like, damn, you look like lesbian girls. I'm bisexual, actually. And I was like, oh, my bad. Listen, I've insulted too many buff ladies in my life. I didn't want to make the same mistake again.
Pretzel.
I'm getting beaten up by buff ladies in hell. But
I'm gonna gently punch you a little bit in the face just for that, but gently.
so
You only
don't-
break the nose just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It'll be fine. We'll just
that's fine.
crack that back.
But I'll crack it back. It hurts like a bitch, fine. But like what I'm saying is, we could technically find another buffalo to fight with us anywhere. But no, we keep you because we care about you, not because of your use to us. Like use isn't something that is someone's value to live or to have a life or to be happy. It's actually kind of toxic to think that way. Thanks. Well,
You bounced back. Well,
I try. I don't want to become. I'm gonna punch Teresa instead of finishing that sentence. It's all this not good get to me that I'd be discouraged. So I just want to keep the optimism that I've always had to the best of my ability.
I'm not the best example, but I feel the bad part. You're allowed to be not as angry as I am, but
I'll also punch Teresa again.
she smiles. And then punches you harder.
DM, who wins though? Who's winning this fight? How do we determine who wins?
Roll a d20. Who gets higher?
Okay.
Ah, flat check. Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better for you technically. Maybe actually, I don't know.
What'd you get? You say it first.
Yeah, I think you won.
I don't know.
What did you get?
What'd you get?
What did you get, Ferris?
What'd you get?
Ferris is literally only one number I could have rolled that assures that you win.
I got a 6, okay?
I got a nat 1, fucker!
Y'all, disappointment.
It's
Story
because
of
we're
my
talking.
life.
Yeah, that's why.
Y'all,
I hope this
Okay.
means that you punched me, I smiled proudly, and then I punched you like across the room. Just feel like that's
Yep.
a good thing.
I want y'all to know that Estrella was totally down the hall peeking in and with like a bunch of papers in her hands. And as she walks on by and sees all of this, she goes, "The only reason why you keep you is because y'all haven't left yet."
Thanks, that's real helpful.
Love you too, Estrella!
Love you too, Limp Dicks. I yell limp. The
Yeah.
guards behind me. What?
Certainly.
Guards, softly. What the fuck is happening?
I think we're being roasted again. Whatever.
That's
You
fine.
keep
It
roasting
happens
us,
a
we're just
lot.
gonna get immune.
Immune to fire damage. It'll actually be useful.
Yeah, right? I mean, we've been blasted by a god. I think we're immune to roasting at this point.
I feel like the world still has things for us. I don't think the world's gonna give up yet, but
Yeah.
at least we're a bit. I feel like it's a lot harder for me to die for some reason. As if I gained a feat that allows me to die a later dying.
Yeah, I feel like I have more hit points than I should if my life were listed as a number.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep sparring.
For now. Ask anybody else. Do you have anything you want to accomplish before the coronation? And it doesn't have to all be role played out. It can just be I want to get X, Y, Z done.
I have a hypothetical question that's
Yeah.
relevant. So if you cast a spell with a duration into an area that's time stopped, does the duration suspend when it hits the time stop, or does it follow the duration of outside of the time stop?
Oh no, this is the physics question.
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat it? Because I actually have an answer to it. I just didn't hear exactly what you were asking.
So Groon wants to talk to Heavy because things happened, but he's currently in an area that's under a time spell. So the question is, if she does that now, would the duration last a day after the time unstops, or would it be a day in her frame of reference?
I would say because you're casting a spell, it follows your frame of reference, Magic's from. You're just
Yeah.
trying to send it to somewhere at a different reference, so it lasts one day in your time. Sorry for that answer, Aubrey. I just do.
No, I
do
mean
math.
that sounds about like what I was probably going to say.
Hmm.
Okay.
Lame. Okay, in that case, I don't want to do anything. Wait,
I'm so
what
sorry.
would Groon think? That's the other
Well,
question.
Okay, well now if we're going like this, Groon knows and has been told a few times that Cressa is under a time stasis, so none of the message we get will receive a response. But we know as casters, we know that they have received it and that they are alive because time has kind of stopped for them. So we know this much. And whatever Groon decides to do with the knowledge of this being explained to her a minimum of twice, I know I did it again like a last episode or something like that. That is up to.
Mhm.
Technically speaking, if we keep sending the messages, it'll probably just kind of get stockpiled to the point where it unfreezes. They get bombarded with like 20 fucking messages.
Yeah, even then, like, would they be able to spawn properly? I don't think so. I think at that point it just becomes an overwhelming amount of information
Like
because it
when
goes
they-
directly to the brain. So
Like-
it would
like
be
their
an overwhelming
brain-
amount of information. All you
Their
might just get a
brain
jumble.
melts, and we accidentally kill them.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Let's kill Heavy.
So in that case, and Groon's not the smartest cookie anyway, so she wouldn't know to think about this. She would sneak out. Well, not really sneak. She would go whenever people were shopping, having tried to prepare her spells and realizing she can't. She'll buy a scroll of dream message, which I think I pulled up. I think it's 30 gold according
Sounds
to
about
the
right. 'Cause
chart.
it's like 12 plus whatever level of the spell it is.
And she will send a message to Heavy saying that Vasil is a bad man and that, she loves him and to be careful and to not tell anyone. And yes, so that is
Yeah.
probably a waste of gold, but worth it.
Who knows?
We love you.
And wait, does Dream Message let you know if a person receives them?
It does, but they have to go to
yes.
sleep.
Yeah, that. It's sort of like if they will have received it, they'll either, if they're asleep right now, they'll immediately get it, or if they're awake, it'll be upon their next sleep.
So about a day later, you get the feeling that the message was
Interesting, especially because if in a time stasis, I don't know how it would have been received.
Heavy sus
in,
now.
like, a
Heavy
dream
so
state.
fucking
Heavy
sus.
sus?
Heavy sus.
No, not heavy.
sus right now. Heavy.
Heavy sus as fuck.
Oh
Groon
god.
will,
Oh no, guys, I have a bad theory. You know how Talon had all those blue-eyed glowing bitches? Wonder where we got those. Just saying.
the
Stop,
Vlagos being
stop,
underneath.
people.
Stop.
I'm
Yeah.
also looking at
Lagos,
Cressa.
Lagos,
They're
shut
just
up.
raiders.
No, shut up. Oh my goodness. Did I make a crack yet?
I don't know.
The code. Can I
Oh.
read anything of it? Can I make anything of the information?
Yes. I'll say that it's a couple days before the ball. You finally cracked the first, and this appears to be from before he took the expedition. And this is actually right around the time you were born.
Oh,
And
look at that.
he's writing notes about incredibly happy and how you're so beautiful.
Okay, ominous.
And that he hopes he can continue to be a good father to you and the rest of your family. And the last entry in this notebook is about the fact that he doesn't want to head out on the expedition, but they have a very limited amount of time before the winter comes and that the snows bury this area that they're trying to get to. So he has to head out now. But you were just born and he's feeling very confused about leaving right now.
Does the expedition mention where or what they're trying to exhibit?
They think they had found where the city of Serio, and he was hoping that it would give them an insight on what created the gods and the exact ritual. And he mentions that Serio is in the mountain Uvord, very north in that sort of, it's a dwarven city buried in those mountains.
Uh-huh.
And when you look at what the next journal is, there isn't a journal until he returns from the expedition, and the handwriting is decidedly different. You've spent enough time looking at the handwriting.
Oh no.
Okay, for relevance, I'm gonna keep this one on me.
Mm-hmm. And the other one appears to use a different code. This one's some sort of substitute. You're going to need to spend some time trying to find the actual book.
But yeah, just for stating it and for relevance, I will keep this journal on me for a while at least. Maybe I'll get one of those cute wizard book bags.
Bag of
And-
holding.
No, I meant like you okay, think about it this way. You know,
Uh-huh.
like those Glock holders that hold your guns?
Oh,
Except
those.
Oh,
yeah, except
like a
it's
book
been,
holster.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
book.
book holster.
Yeah, I want a little cute book holder now.
I'd say you could get one.
Aw.
It's not exactly hard. But
I
yeah.
will have a book holster.
And that one also, it also, there's a lot of notes in there about specific magical rituals he was performing. A lot of them have to do with keeping the city safe. It appears that the designs, at least for the runes, were his original designs. They've been altered and changed since then, but the idea for them originally was his design. But yeah, well, and this will also ask one more time if there's any last thing anyone wants to. We move into the
Kind of.
Yeah.
Very quick. So, like, I feel like they've been debating it on and off because Astrea was like, you could just pray to this Dreamwalker person. They'd probably get the message, right? And I was like, I don't want to read. But then they're like, but I do kind of want to try that. So this is a two-parter. Is one, asking Kyria for advice. Two, maybe actually doing it. So can I find Kyria to ask her for advice on this dilemma of trying to contact
She's
this-
not hard to find. She's usually one of 3 places.
I'm going to locate her and just be like, do you have a minute?
She looks up at you and goes, yes, I do.
I am so sorry I keep bothering you for all this stuff, but and I'm just gonna
Is it
come
about bones?
in. Tangentially? No. Not really, no. It's not
Okay.
about bones this time. Why do you ask that?
Just wondering.
This is the bone that I took. I'm gonna show her the bone. It's very pretty.
Fascinating. But what did you want to ask?
Oh, actually, I do kind of want your opinion on something. If I should, if I shouldn't, because to know. So, yeah, such disdain. Shut up, Sparlock. Where are we right now? Real quick.
You're in the war room.
Okay, can I take a seat?
Yeah.
Is it just Kyrie or is these?
It's just her right now.
Okay, they're just take a seat. They're just kind of like tapping their fingers on the desk, kind of nervous and just like. So you can hear when people.
Yes.
Can other gods like hijack a god's prayer? Like if you're praying to one god, can other god hijack it and hear it?
Only if you're praying to them.
Okay. I
We
Astrea.
don't have we don't have fantasy NSA.
We have fantasy tapping the prayer wire to get some free lore. But something that Astrea did is that if I'm so curious about, could try praying to them, contact them, know if that would be intrusive or not. Like I have things I want to say, but I don't want to step and say them to. Like it's certainly a curious and strange dilemma, and I guess I wanted your opinion on it.
It's do whatever you are comfortable with. I don't know her as much as I would like. She's very busy.
She's very pissy.
Busy.
Oh, I thought she said pissy. And I was like, hold on. I'm comfortable. So obtrusive to beam a prayer into someone's mind. Like, hi, guess what? Nice to meet you.
If she is anything like the rest of us, we've all found a way to, for the most part, tune a lot of it out. So you're not beaming it into her mind. She'll hear it, but at least acknowledge. And we get the hundreds of prayers a day. It's not like you're bothering.
Okay. You can filter, right? Like when Astrea asks when you're meeting 4 in the other room.
I just did that because I thought it was funny.
It was kind of funny. Thank you. I think I'll give it a try. I'm very, very slightly worried to chance this to the wrong person, but I will very much go and not think about the wrong person and think about the right person to send it to. I'll give it a shot, and I'm going
Yes.
to I'm gonna thank her again. I'm gonna go to my room and just kind of sit down, hold the gift that I wrapped for this person. I hope they like bones. Wait, I forgot to ask Kyrie if they whatever. And can I try to pray?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna just sound really awkward. I'm just gonna, focus on Dreamwalker-y vibes? Question mark? This person that sure can walk in the dreams sometimes and just be like, hi. So I came across, information about you. It's nice to meet you. This is very awkward, but Who the fuck died?
Trula.
I can't believe Trula's dead. Sorry. This is very awkward, but nice to I hope you like bones. If you want to meet, that would be great. Sorry for intruding. Have a good day. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's not like sending where you get a message.
Yeah, but I have delivered the message, and that is all that I've wanted. That's my list.
Yeah, cool. And Ferris, you said you had something?
And find somewhere that has yeah, I guess we're gonna go to like a instrument store.
Yeah.
And whatever they have that is like, if they have like an instrument that's like unique to the city, that like is from the city, then that would be cool. Otherwise, I'll just something nice and unusual.
They don't really have anything that's like considered unique to the city. But yes, you can get a nice and unusual instrument, and I will have to figure out exactly what that might be.
Yeah. If it's like even if it's not like invented in the city, like whatever, the city, like whatever's like unique to their like sound palette, I guess. Like the banjo goes with bluegrass kind of vibe.
There are no banjos here.
Yeah, well, I was hoping it wouldn't be a banjo. No offense to banjos, which are actually quite cool, but not what it was for. But yeah, something like that.
Misa
And-
learns to play the banjo.
Don't tempt me. I've
That's
got a
the day-
ukulele.
That's the day Ferris is roll new characters up.
And how much would this unique and interesting instrument cost?
5 gold.
Ah, sweet. Then I'm also gonna buy like a flute and a kazoo.
Yeah, that'll be another 2 gold.
Done.
And it's like a pan flute.
Oh, that'll do. And if they could like wrap the unique one like really nice.
They put it-
Yeah.
They wrap it as nicely as they can.
Okay.
Okay. Trula, is there anything that Ileana wanted to have done during this month? Yet again, you don't have to role play it out. You can just be like, Ileana's done XYZ thing.
Spent a little bit of time with Eric and gotten him to wear to the coronation. She is obviously healed up by the coronation, we hope.
Yeah.
And,
His hand is still kind of bandaged and splint. But like it's better, in much better condition. He is in much better condition. He's looking a lot healthier by the time this rolls around.
Yep. And definitely probably a little bit of shopping, but herbs, got to keep that stock up so to keep everyone healthy. So, but not a lot on her part. She's showing the fact that they can actually relax and not really have to worry about assassinations.
No, it's a quiet 3 or so weeks.
Coronation time?
Yeah. And as I said before, during all this time, Kratos is spending most of his freedom with Serena. I didn't know if that was a thing someone wanted to talk to him about, because he isn't really.
I mean, low key, but at the same time, I already fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll come in and be like, so, did you kiss her yet? You guys don't tell me. I mean, no, wait, I am technically asking. You guys dating?
And he's very much just like, no, I mean, I just help her with her experiments.
Are you going to do more than that? You seemed pretty hard-eyes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, she is really, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really used to the whole, feels weird saying having feelings, but yes,
Like romantic feelings or feelings in general? Because I can tell
romantic
people-
feelings.
Okay, good. Because if it was like feelings in general, I would have been like, you honey, you have a big storm coming. I've been traveling with a literal fucking thundercloud, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's just like back in Vlagos, yeah, no, there were, but like they were just like once. I didn't. It's not like I've never seriously dated anybody or had like more than just a hey.
Oh,
one
no, it's
night.
okay. Oh, it's okay. I don't need to know that part. I'm not judging that part. Okay. Well, are you interested in Serena romantically?
I mean, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
I don't really know how to approach it then. She seems very intent on these experiments.
Well, then you let
So-
her do the experiments, like, I'm not, don't, if she's busy working, she's busy working. But, I mean, when she's not, that is probably the best time to approach her. Even then, is that all you guys do? Do you guys not just, like, talk and chill regularly?
I mean, we do sometimes, but she's a lot of talk about books, and just whatever. They take me to this place that she likes in this upper courtyard where the stars are actually kind of beautiful at night.
Okay, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That, you, as you're looking around, like looking for someone to be like, you hear this bitch? Like,
Are you saying this shit?
Well, I'm not saying that wasn't or anything like that, but it low-key sounds a little bit like you had a... Why don't you just ask her out? Not while she's working.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, just be like very casual about it. Like, hey, actually, no. I don't know how great she is on picking that up. Like, ask her out, be yourself, and just go, hey, I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
I mean,
Sorry.
next time we have a quiet moment, yeah, I guess I'll try that.
Yeah. If she took you up out there, y'all basically had a very cute mini date, if not first date.
Mm-hmm.
You could also probably like straight up just take her out to the city and like get pastry.
Yeah,
Just
might
do
be a good idea.
something outside of work.
Yeah, next time she takes a moment off, I will try and snag her. She's kind of a workaholic.
Oh, I could tell.
I actually kind of feels more like she doesn't to do with herself outside of work, less of she actually enjoys.
Oh, I could tell. But look at you, you're paying attention. See, that's good.
Yeah, and we approach the day of the coronation. Everyone is the city and the castle is alight with activity. We're both finishing up last minute, and this it's been decked out with all sorts of very fancy ribbons and all sorts of just magical things. I'm just like, what's the word for it? I cannot think of the word for it.
I'm
I'm like, yes, streamers,
Streamers, garlands.
garlands, decorations, all of that stuff. It has been to the nines. And it's the afternoon when the actual queens, both Estrella and Kratos, are in the throne room along with the rest of the family. And you all watch as it's not a very long ceremony. It's Kyria gets up, says some things about how happy she is to have her children and how happy she is to have them sit alongside her as the prince and princess they are, and talks a lot about how the city is unified once more. They are returned. Then you both get crowned, Estrella and Kratos. It's very much like the ones that you see on Theseus, Atalanta. It's beautiful, but not overly flamboyant.
Are we allowed to clap?
Yes.
Clap.
Yeah. And after it is all done, the ball began. And you are all moved into a massive ballroom. This one puts the one at Ekerset to shame.
Oh, I am very proud.
One puts the one at Ekerset to shame. There is music, there is food, there is dancing. You see Kratos in his very nice robes, and nice robes, like mix of a robe, mix of a suit kind of thing.
We're matching.
Yeah.
We're matching.
Yeah,
I have
you're
pink
matching.
on him.
It's more of like there's a suit and then there's like a fancy robe over it. And you both are matching. Everyone seems very happy. And Serena is in a very beautiful blue dress. And actually doesn't look like a gremlin for
Oh my god, the glow up.
Oh no, shit! Now I want to sing "Princess and the Pauper." Not calling Serena a pauper, but like it's like the pink, the blue, and then they're both like just all I'm saying is you just like me. There's somewhere else we'd rather be.
So like I'm not gonna claim Estrella's first dance because it's probably reserved for family, but however, once all the families had Estrella dance, I would like to dance Estrella.
No, I want to see which dad fights to the death first. Like,
Oh my
let the
gosh.
family fight to the
What
death
a
first
true
for it.
peasant. Why can't you dance with both dads at once?
I have 3. Two, I
Oh,
have
you want a present?
I have three father figures in the room, okay? Technically there is a greater father, the one named Granddad.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. He
never
is
mind. I do
here.
want to see this fight. Go, go, go. Kill him.
Rin actually adjudicates to Calix and Hava.
Ooh.
He lets them go first.
And I get beat by a fucking 3-foot tall gnome.
Yeah, maybe there's a bit of that, but you have beautiful dances, all of your family,
Yay.
and maybe eventually, like over on another side of the dance floor, you see Kratos and Serena sharing a dance.
Aw.
Ah,
His first dance.
It better be the mom.
Yeah, baby
Yes.
Kyria.
Yeah, it was Kyria.
Aw.
Okay,
Wait,
now
where's Groon? Wait, where's Groon?
Good.
She comes out from under a table or something. What? Putting
you-
away her stamp.
No!
I'm
That's
not
so rude.
Stop stamping the ballroom, I am begging you.
Not a fire
I,
signal.
I'm making it better.
as
There's
long
no
as it's
fire.
as long as it's not fire, I am okay.
Okay, I
Why
feel
the stamp
bad.
exists.
Okay, thank God. It's washable, that's all we need.
Don't tell her.
I will not tell her that. I will not tell her that. It is definitely permanent and will never be removed under any circumstances.
Yeah.
But can I dance with my friend?
Yeah, you can dance with your friend. You can dance with whoever you want. You can
Kratos.
yeah, you and Kratos share a dance at one point.
We all just get to dance
He
again.
outranks me finally.
Does
Mhm.
first
Doomy get to?
time.
Does Groon get to dance with Doomy? Because it's always
Yes.
fun being tall.
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
Mm.
You can have as many dances as you want, Groon. We will dance. We'll dance the whole night together if you want.
I think at this point, like I do want to dance with Estrella, but then afterwards, I would just like to say, congratulations, bitch. I'm gonna leave.
I love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch. I ain't never going to stop loving you, bitch.
At one Australia, you find yourself dancing with your mother.
Yeah, mom.
And she smiles down at you and just goes, "So what is it like to be an official princess?"
There's part of me wants to be like, oh yeah, I can do corrupt things now. Other part is like, no, don't eat the rich. And I technically can't do that now, can I?
No, I guess you can't, but I at least hope that I rule with a even hand. I try not yes, I am queen, but I try not to place myself too far above other people.
Half of me wants to go, oh, and the other half of me wants to go, we shall see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. And she's like, I have lived my whole life like this, so I honestly don't know how well I do. And I hope that in the future you can help me become even better.
Yeah, I don't mind. Well, I mean, after we deal with, I think we have a big list of things to deal with first, but if I
Yes.
live, then yes.
Well, please sign on me. I just got you back.
I won't. I realize I cannot make this job.
Yes, I would be very sad if I lost you.
Oh, I never got to ask, what is your favorite song? Just for me, no one else. Just
And she's like, well, it's a song it's an old lullaby that Ren, well, your grandfather, used to sing to me.
ah, damn. Okay, I don't think I know it.
Roll me a society check.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Apparently, lullaby rolls are very good.
Mhm.
33.
33.
Yeah.
And she hums a couple of bars of it, and suddenly you have like a memory. You maybe for years thought it was just one of your dads singing to you at night.
That cute as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to react besides cursing.
Yeah. But
Um,
you remember the song.
Oh wait. Oh, I know that one.
It was one I will never forget. Reminds me of things were hard in the beginning, just us, before we founded Naxos, and wasn't easy for him either. Being a god and being on the run and raising a child.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be really difficult. I
But
mean,
he'd still sing that song every night. I think it might be the only song he knows. but I'm okay with that.
Oh no. Oh, I mean, I guess there was time to learn. The minute I start dancing with him, though, I'm about to roast him. But
Yeah,
don't worry, this is mom time.
yeah. And she was your fathers are more than welcome to stay in Naxos as long as they would like. I will put them up in the castle.
Oh, that's good. I think I would. I mean, I will ask them. I would kind of prefer it if they would stay here because it doesn't look like I really want to get the curse thing over and done with. But that seems like a later thing, like an along the way kind of thing. And based on what I think I need, I might actually need to bring one of them along. And this is the
Yes.
one that cannot use a bow.
Oh, that's a problem.
Good doctor. Bad aim.
Well, at least there's that. So yeah, you can dance with whoever you want next.
Who wants me?
I'll steal a dance.
Okay.
Okay.
We're matching too, right? Because you had pink.
Yeah, I got some dark pink accents on.
Yay, we're
Blue
matching.
suit. Like I guess it's technically a cummerbund. Would be dark pink and dark pink heels.
Oh, you're taller.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know you could walk in here.
I have been practicing.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you, princess. Are we calling you your highness now? Is that like a thing with...
Oh, you could. It would only boost my ego. But I really don't care.
Ooh, noted, your highness.
Yes.
Also, nothing for you, but I didn't bring it. I'll bring it.
I have a. What'd you get me? Oh, I want to know now.
I got it wrapped. I can't
Oh.
you have to unwrap it.
Okay, fine. I will.
A little
Oh.
coronation.
I will keep the anticipation high.
Good, you should.
It's not the bomb, is it?
Absolutely, it is you.
Oh, thank you. That was okay. All right, you got me there. I was thinking that. I was expecting like, yes, but the bomb is in it or something.
It would have to be in the shape of your butt or something, because you're the bomb.
Okay.
Hmm.
How are you liking this? Because I did not get a chance to ever ask how the rest of you are doing here. I mean, it's safe enough.
Yeah, enough to kill us, and this is kind of paradise so far as that is. And also pastry.
Yes, I can see that you enjoy them. I am glad. I am very pleased.
There's pastry I'm looking for. I don't know what it is, but I'll know when I take it.
Like, you could describe it and maybe.
Can't remember my dad's, my real dad.
No. When you refer to, don't worry. When you refer to it, I know which one you're talking about. Oh, how's your sister doing? Is she holding up okay?
Yeah, and still dead, but
I meant inside of you.
she's still there. Still dead, and still in my head.
No, not enraged or anything. That's what I mean. Like, they're.
No. We've been talking a lot.
Oh.
Mostly me talking to her, kind of hard to, I assume, because, but I don't know. We've been dragging up old memories.
I hope they're good ones. I would say if you need help with that, ask, but then that means I would intrude on it, so.
Maybe if I invite you along, meet Teshka properly.
Oh, I would like to say hello. And how does she live with you?
We got along a lot better with her. All of Lagos.
I'm not saying all of Lagos deserves a good murder, but at least like a very strong slap.
Not all of it. Most of it.
Like 2/3 of it.
2/3 of it deserve a lot.
But that other
Myself
third is.
But we're working on that.
Yeah. Was I looking for them? That's how we end this dance.
Yeah. Anything else anyone would like to do with the coronation?
Eat the hors d'oeuvres, but otherwise, I think the dancing, unless someone specifically asked to dance, but.
Ileana, what a dancer. She's chilling.
Can't believe Ileana's dead.
This happened last time too. I'm like,
Sometimes I can still hear her
dance?
voice.
Nothing. Silence. I guess it's just not to be.
Sorry,
Secretly,
we
Ileana hates
had a
me.
little upset tummy over here on Catherine's part.
Oh, poor BB. You want to dance?
Of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
I do want to say, if I can get my dance with Grin, that'd be great. And it's specifically me roasting him or just bothering him the whole night.
He loves it.
You're like, I
He's-
heard you only learned one song, huh? Like,
Yeah, he enjoys it. He's happy.
Man, it's getting gross. He's like, I mean, at least we're a fan right now. So
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
pretty
it.
much it. It's just like ha ha ha, and he's like, yes, again.
I'll take the roasts as a treat.
You get one night
Yeah,
of
one
me
night.
no complaining.
Does do we? All right, I'll do this. I will ask you this time, and I will not flee from the dancing.
Aw, gross.
Character growth.
Just because I talked about my feelings. I get a
Maybe.
dance? Okay,
Maybe.
I'll take
You talked about your feelings, so this is like,
positive
positive reinforcement. Yeah.
Present.
It's positive reinforcement for talking about your feelings.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Next time you're angry, I'll find some good positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
When you're angry for the right reasons, obviously.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mhm. And Estrella, at one point, you do see Kratos and Serena just sort of like they found like a bench in a nice corner and just talking.
I'm not gonna bother, but
Just
no, shut up. But I will definitely message him discreetly and go try the try the balcony.
A few moments later, they get up and head to the balcony.
Did Estrella ever dance with her brother? I mean, he's gone now. He's busy. But like, did she
Yeah.
before that?
I have another brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like the one who got coronated. Like, well, was
Oh,
that your
you-
first dance? Was you two together?
You
I
know
think that's what I
what?
said.
The two
I think that's what I
coronated
said.
babies?
You know what?
Okay.
It would make sense. Yeah, the two
Mm.
coronated
cute.
bitches, and then we move to the parents, and then onward and outward. That would make
Yeah.
sense. That would make sense. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But yeah, either way, I sent him away, and whoever is behind me, doesn't matter who, just whoever's behind me, I just go, oh, even on my day, I have to work.
Theseus is just like, I mean, you don't have to.
Speaking of working, I'm gonna go
Mhm.
look at his boy and just be like, oh wow, the hallway sure is filled with less people and filled with more rooms.
Theseus,
Just
like,
saying.
bold of you to assume I haven't already done that.
Bitch,
As-
when?
I mean, this is you're probably a couple hours into the party by this point.
Okay.
Yeah. And it,
Alright.
you look at him, he's slightly disheveled.
Okay. I will fix him.
Hmm.
Okay, good for you. All out. Jesus.
I mean, don't often get to go to a coronation.
It's like a goddamn bingo list. Is that what's
No, I mean, well, to be fair, last time I went to a coronation was my own, and I couldn't really get up to a lot of fun. All eyes were kind of on me.
Uh-huh. Ew. I will still give him hug.
Hmm. He accepts the hug.
He has to.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't, it's like, oh, it's too late. There's like a pink fluffy cake on him now. Speaking of that's what I'm wearing essentially. I'm gonna look like a pretty cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is adorable.
A pink one.
Yeah. So yeah. Anybody else have any last minute things they want to do?
I think I'm good.
So you all head back to your room. It's late at night, probably. The party just sort of continues on until everybody files out. You head back to your rooms. You climb into bed to get some sleep. And
Before we go to bed, give Estrella her gift.
sure.
What's my gift?
It's the unique and interesting instrument I bought.
We will decide what that instrument is later. I am going to look at
Specifically,
look
what
at
it is,
instruments.
no idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it is wrapped in pink.
Yeah, Estrella, if you have any ideas of what the instrument might be, and want to come up with something cool, go for it.
Ooh.
I
And
probably
it also, it just has like 3 little thin ribbons tied on it, whatever it may be. It'd be really awkward if this turns out to be a flute.
I was
and
thinking it's more of like a string instrument.
I was getting those vibes too. And one of them is black, and one of them is pink, and one of them is green. They are for Nexus, Estrella, and for Sully.
You coward! You should have done purple instead of black, so it's the bisexual flag!
Yeah, I guess skies can be purple. Sure. Also, I said green. Where are you getting this from?
You said black.
Yeah, I said black, pink, and green.
You said blue.
No, I said green.
Am I hallucinating? You said blue, right?
I straight up said green.
I heard blue. I thought you were gonna say the other one was you or something.
Oh,
You said
no.
blue.
No,
Oh
I said green.
Oh, it's greens.
Green
heard-
because of you guys live in the woods. I know you're on the coast, but you live in the woods. Green.
Okay, never mind. I heard blue again.
It's just woods.
Blue.
Well,
Okay,
I
sorry,
don't know what my
sorry.
brain. I know what my brain said. I guess my mouth changed it on the way out, but I meant to say green.
Green.
Yeah.
Gerbil.
Green.
Either way, if you didn't give it to her in person, she's gonna kick down your door and just be like, "Oh, I love it. That's so
It's in person.
pretty."
Yeah. So
Oh,
I can
thank
explain
you.
what the ribbons mean.
I give you a hug, whether or not you want it.
You get a hug back.
Ah.
Happy coronation. And then I will go to bed.
Yep, you all go to bed. You're not exactly sure how long it is before you're awoken by
Oh,
a
no.
feeling that feels like earthquake. Everything rumbles and moves, but you're not sure. It could be an earthquake, could not. But what is unmistakable is the incoming sound of battle.
Oh no.
And as you all peek or exit out of your room, you see people with glowing blue eyes bearing down on all of you. And that's something we will figure out what is up with next week.
It's episode 2 all over again.
Oh god, do we
Or
not?
one. I don't know, whichever one it was that we got attacked.
Hold on, we don't have our weapons right now, do we?
You're all
We're
in your
in our
bedroom.
rooms. We just don't
Yeah,
have our armor on.
And what you looks at Meryl, you are a weapon.
true, but you can't just put hand wraps on. You have to spend time putting them on. Like, I gotta go hand wrapless for this one, boys. Oh no.
Happened.
Do
We
you not
understand.
sleep in your hand wraps?
You know what? I probably do actually. I'm gonna say that I do.
Oh no, please say you don't. I mean, listen, please say you don't habitually, because
Just
those
say
things would
you
get
just-
so nasty. Your
It's true.
skin, you even listen, my niece sleeps in her socks, but she cannot bear to go without socks on. And her feet are like weirdly wrinkly. They have to like force her to go sockless because it's doing weird things to her skin.
No, you know
You
what?
better take those wraps off.
No, after season 1, they probably do sleep with their fucking hand wraps on. Now that I think
They,
about
they
it,
just take them off to like bathe.
they
Ooh,
take them off to bathe and
gross.
wash them and put them on again. You know,
Oh
like
my gosh, your
my
That-
hands.
that's what-
My hands already.
You
probably
wear
pretty-
them when you fuck?
That's what prestidigitation is for.
The,
that
hand,
doesn't help when your skin starts like peeling and like getting
The-
wrinkly and
the,
stuff.
the hand wraps come off for 2 reasons: 1, cleaning; 2, sex. Otherwise, it's
Oh my gosh.
So you don't accidentally bludgeon somebody with like 2D
I mean,
during sex.
exactly.
never mind.
But yes.
Terrifying. I've learned things. I take back all my respect for Muro.
Take
Take it all back.
I mean, this could be just a random occasion where you're just too tired to take them off.
From a ball, you know what? Fuck it, yeah. I don't care. I'm just wearing them very frequently from here on out. I sleep with them on. Who
Anyways.
cares?
But yes, next week we figure out what's going on with that, and probably what is the last 2 to 3 episodes. It can depend on what you guys do, how many episodes there are.
I think I know what's going on with that based on your teaser from last episode, but oh boy.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like this, Aubrey.
All I want to say is that Talon really was upset he didn't get a dance.
Oh, he's getting his dance
Yeah.
now in a bad way.
But yes, we are Goblets and Gays. We thank you for listening to us. And yeah, remember
Giveaway.
the giveaway. Do that. And you know, generally just like, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff for us. It really helps people find us. And honestly, we see you Canada and New Zealand.
Thank you
Yes.
for all the love.
Especially
welcome.
Canada. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Mhm. But yes, I guess all that's left to do is say the thing.
Eat your vegetables.
vegetables.
Or else Talon would just straight up come murder you in your sleep.
As he does.
Mhm.
As he does.
Yes, he does.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also,
Get
fuck
out of
you,
here, Craig.
Fuck you, Craig.
It is you've just returned from the ball. It's been a great night. Coronation and all of that. Spending time with your family. And you enter the bedroom that has been you've been living in for the past 3 weeks or so, and as soon as you close the door, you get the feeling you're not alone.
I will swiftly turn around. And if by as soon as I close the door, meaning that I still have my hand on the doorknob, I would like to keep it there.
Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take much to notice him. There's a window, looks out on the city, and there's a chair that's next to it. For the moment, all you can see in sort of the darkness is a robed figure sitting in the chair. He seems to be twirling something between his fingers. Uh,
Because this has happened before, I go, Grandpa.
he, you hear a laugh that is not Ren's. He just goes, "Can't have a coronation without a dance from your father."
Oh no. Oh, oh no. I'm I am opening the door. I'm gonna book it or attempt
Mhm.
to.
And as soon as he snaps his fingers, and I mean, there's honestly literally no way unless you roll the natural 20. If you want to roll and see if you get a natural 20,
I will.
yeah,
No, no. But I was gonna laugh my ass off if I
yeah,
did.
yeah. Your hand is still on the doorknob, but you found that you can't move.
Can I speak like am I stuck facing the door or am I still
You're facing him.
okay, so I'm just kind of stuck there.
And you watch as he gets up from the chair and starts to move over to you, and pulls off the hood, and you get a good look at his face. Probably the first time in a while. First time since really knowing who he is. And yeah, looks very good. You know, he's been taking very good care of himself.
That skin
Yeah,
care routine, yeah.
yeah. Uh, Messy dark hair. Well, I certainly can't have you here for what I have planned. You're going to have to be coming with me. Yes.
I just go, what plans?
Well, it's all of the people here have been a thorn in my side for long enough, so might as well get rid of them now while they're all in one place and be done with it. And he starts to like move his fingers and sort of speak softly.
I think Estrella will just kind of beg, go, no, please, please don't hurt them. They just, if you want me to go with you, I'll go, but just leave everybody else alone.
You would willingly go with me. He seems a little surprised.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what you want. But I think the last thing I need is another crew.
And he just goes, tempting. But first, have a little bit of insurance so your friends don't you're gone. He goes over to a glass of water that was left there, and touching it, you watch as it sort of frosts up, maybe turns a little bit snow and ice, and then with that, he whips up a simulacrum with a dash of blood, a bit of magic, and you're staring at yourself.
It's not the first time I've seen one, but it's definitely the first time I've seen one made. So I think I'm a little dazzled, really, actually.
Mm-hmm. And you watch as he extends a hand. He's like, "Then we shall get out of here."
So I can move again.
Yes.
Okay, I'll move my hand up like I'm going to accept, but I will hesitate for a little bit and just go. And you're not going to hurt anybody.
I am not going to. There'll be a scuff. There'll be, but I imagine in the end.
Okay, I take his hand.
Hmm. You are, and as soon as you take his hand, there's this sort of pull inside of you, and it's almost as if you are actively shifting, moving between something, and everything goes. Somewhat later, you do find yourself waking up in a room. It's not the room you were in before. This one immediately does feel colder, and the bed is in furs and no Talon. No, no, you're alone in this room.
Am I still in my gown? Because I assume I was taken like right afterwards.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're
get a
still,
chance to change or anything.
you're still in your gown.
Okay, I'm confused. Is there like a window or something I can look out of?
Yeah. You go to the window. It has bars on it to stop you from deciding to climb out of there, even though it is what looks to be multiple stories up. So I don't know if you would want to climb out of it anyways. But looking out the window, you see a large town laid out in front of you. It is actively snowing, and you see a city you've read about in books, and you've read enough to understand that this is the capital of Lagos.
Oh, fuck.
And you hear a door opening in your throat and just goes, "The king would like to see you now."
Heron?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I know what fucking happened.
Yeah.
If there is like a blanket or a coat, I would like to take it.
Because sitting like on one of the bedposts is a very nice embroidered fur cloak.
I will take it,
Mhm.
throw it on, and follow this guard.
She looks to be a maid of some kind, a servant.
Okay, servant.
And she leads you out and into the castle, and that's something we'll get to later.
Confusion.
Confusion. And yes, thank you, listeners, for sticking around to hear this like little end credits thing.
Our Marvel end credits.
Yeah, we have to start having those now.
Oh god.
We got to have like the post credits scene to get people through, like, people stick around to the very end.
Passengers, remain calm and please stay in your seats. We are experiencing pirate activity.
Oh, there's just something
Passengers, remain
happening.
calm and please
What?
stay in your seats.
Them.
Oh no.
At the outer edges of space, where union is but a whisper, humanity scrapes together a living amongst the stars. This is the story of 4 Lancers, talented pilots of mechanized chassis from all corners of the known universe, thrown together by circumstance and destiny. And credits. Follow Matcha.
Oh, were we supposed to know each other beforehand? I mean, we're all gonna die, but I'm glad you figured that out now.
Moxie.
Well, I have absolutely no idea what you necessarily need me to do here, but if it's kill a bitch or fix a bitch, I can do both very well. You're worth 1 week of no chores, and you know what? I really need that week.
Roadkill.
I'll take in the front, those 2 are taking the back. One of them's going through the booty hole, and let's go. I kinda need your help.
Fuck you, fuck you.
And Silver.
Here's like a little bit of money. Please go away. The ghost of your mistakes.
Led by me, Reed, your game master, through the Lancer system, a mud and laser style anime mecha RPG. I hope they brought some printers with them, because this is Bring Your Own Mech, an actual play Lancer podcast, and batteries are not included. Catch our first episode starting on July 29th, wherever you catch your podcasts, and then every other Thursday. Follow my heading, and I'll see you there.
Are you ready for Super Idols RPG?
Super Idols.
A rotating cast of today's hottest up-and-coming tabletop players in one all-new power-packed podcast.
Super Idols.
Move into a new dimension with the year's biggest pop music-themed, magical girl-inspired Masks campaign.
Super Idols.
Now you can have all your favorite nerdy roleplay in a funny, sincere, diverse, character-driven package.
Super Idols.
Meet soon-to-be chart-topping idols like Violence Violet, Bane Raven, Symphoria, Elementum, Queen Bee, Warcry, and Karen! Super Idols RPG, the internet's premier narrative play podcast about superpowered teen idols. Call the number on your screen now to order Super Idols RPG on CD or cassette, or stream it wherever podcasts are sold. Must be 13 years or older to listen, because we do sometimes say please do not actually try to order a CD or cassette from us. That's just part of the parody. Please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to yourself because you deserve something nice in the mail today. And seriously, come listen to Super Idols RPG. It's pretty cool, and it's a fun show, and we think you'll like it. Visit superidolsrpg.castos.com for more details.
Be gay.
Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.